Call the meeting to order. Call the roll,
Mr.
please.
Cox?
Here.
Mr. Kella?
Here.
Mr. Moore?
Here.
Mr. Roosevelt?
Here.
Mr. Strong?
Here.
Mr. Chairman, members of the commission, this is the duly advertised meeting for the month of November. We've got 2 items printed on the agenda. We'll stick to the printed agenda. First item up under consideration is the preliminary plat. It's P 1315. That's the preliminary plat of Centerpoint Business Center I-80, Phase 4 subdivision. Applicant is Centerpoint Joliet LLC. The request is for the approval of a preliminary plat. And on this lot plat, they would like to create 2 industrial lots for future development. It's zoned I-2 General Industrial Zoning. The location is west of Larkin Avenue, south of Route 6. In total, it's 65.10 acres. It's currently undeveloped industrial land. Surrounding land use and zoning to the north is industrial I-2. To the south is the Des Plaines River with I-1 agricultural. To the east is industrial I-2. To the west is gaming and industrial with a combination of B3 and I-2. Under site history, as part of the city's non-jurisdictional review authority, a preliminary plat of the Centerpoint Joliet Park subdivision was approved in April of 2005. The annexation, the zoning classification to I-2 General Industrial, and the approval of an annexation agreement was approved in March the 5th. Revised preliminary plat, the final plat and recording plat were also approved in August of 2012. Under special information, the petition is requesting the approval of the Phase 4 preliminary plat in order to allow the subdivision and continued industrial development of the Centerpoint Business Center. There is currently a proposal to expand the Koala tank washing business site that is located to the west in the Crown Trig Industrial Park. The site will include approximately 7 acres on lot number 1. The proposal includes a paved truck parking for 147 trucks, only clean tanks, and that should be tank trailers, will be parked in the area, in that area. Lot 2, which is 58.29 acres, will remain undeveloped at this time. An overall general landscaping plan has been previously submitted and complies with city ordinances and the terms of the approved annexation agreement. All individual lots will maintain the 5-foot wide perimeter landscaped area and submit individual landscaping plans as individual lots develop. All public improvements will be completed as per the public works requirements and that of other city utility departments. Water and sanitary sewer connection charges and development impact fees will be required as per the annexation agreement. And then lastly, the minutes of the Community Design Review Board from November 5th are available, and that concludes our staff report.
Thank you. Could we have the petitioner on the item, please?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, members of the Planning Commission. Michael Hanson, attorney representing Centerpoint. We agree with the staff report.
Thank you. Any comments or questions from the commission?
I have one. Mike, do you know if they're going to be using water from the Des Plaines River for any of their services? No. Okay, and there are not going to be any discharges going back? Thank you.
Any other comments or questions from the commission? Any comments or questions from the audience? Hearing none, then a motion's in order for P-13-15.
So moved. Second.
Call the roll.
Mr. Kella?
Aye.
Mr. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Roosevelt?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Mr. Strong?
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next up, we've got a vacation, V-1215, the vacation of an existing 10-foot wide public utility and drainage easement located at the southwest corner of Hennepin and Louis Joliet Mall entrance road number 6. The applicant is Joliet 55 Lodging Associates, ES LLC. They're the contract purchasers and the developers. The request is for the vacation of that easement. The purpose is to allow the construction of a hotel. That zoning in that location is B2 Central Business. Again, it's the southwest corner of Hennepin and Louis Joliet Mall, entrance 6. The easement to be vacated is 10-foot wide, 238-foot long. It's currently undeveloped commercial property. Surrounded to the north, south, and east is commercial with the B2, which is central business zoning. To the west is residential with an R4. Under site history, the subject area was annexed in Zone B2 Central Business in 1974. The existing two lots subject site where the 6th addition to the Grand Prairie subdivision was recorded in 1998. The undeveloped site includes approximately 2.7 acres. The petitioner is requesting a variance from the city's non-residential design standards at the Zoning Board of Appeals, which was supposed to take place earlier this afternoon. They did not have that meeting because they did not have a quorum. Under special information, the petitioners wishes to vacate a 10-foot by 238-foot public utility and drainage easement that currently divides the two existing lots in order to construct the proposed Homes 2 Suites by Hilton Hotel. And there's a survey attached that depicts this, the request. If the easement was left in its current condition, it would encroach beneath the proposed building. With the proposal to consolidate the existing two lots into one combined 2.7 acre site, the easement is no longer needed. The city's Public Works and Utilities departments are not opposed to the vacation, and as of the writing of the staff report, there's no opposition from any other utility. The proposed hotel will be 3 stories and include 115 rooms. I should add that I think we've got, if you'll check out your staff recommendation, there's a claim by comment that there is utilities in that easement that would need to be relocated at the developer's expense. And so we'll have to follow through with that at time of construction. Community Design Review Board reviewed this matter on November the 5th, and those minutes are available. And that concludes the staff report.
Thank you. Could we have the petitioner on this item, please?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman and Board. My name is Jason Weisbrook with Spaceco. We're the engineering and surveying firm on record, and no other concerns or questions or comments to the staff report.
Jason, were you guys able to determine, is there comment service in the easement?
No, we have not yet, Jim. We called it Julie, but unless you're digging, they don't like you to do that. So, but we will, by all means, if need be, relocating the utilities that are in the easement.
Well, I can tell you that if you tell them you're going to plant, yeah, you guys are up if
Yeah,
you want to.
that's all right. I was just
In case there's other questions. I do know that if you try to plant a tree, they'll come right out.
right, exactly.
So tell them you're planting a tree.
A lot of times, yeah, it's a fence or something going up, right, is what we say. But at this point, we haven't confirmed.
Okay.
But we will, by all means, relocate as needed. Thank you.
The folks here are also for the same development. Developers from Raymond Management Company. And Sarah, you folks, just by way of introduction, you have 2 other properties and 2 other hotel properties in Joliet, one at Hobolt Road and I-80, and then another one at I-55 and in Route 30. So they've been in Joliet for quite some time.
Actually, a total of 3. There's
3?
Another one, Marriott Town Place Suites over by I-80 as well.
Gotcha. So between this group here, if you have any questions, I'm sure they could answer them. And just to give you a little idea, is we do have a design standard that is part of the zoning that requires the buildings to be full masonry and limits the amount of EFS and other materials that are used on the exterior. So what the request was going to be, because this is a new standardized brand by Hilton Hotels, Sarah, there's a few of these in the country, but not many of them, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And so they wanted to stick with this corporate image that Hilton has spent a lot of time and trouble developing, and so we suggested that they would need a variance from the Zoning Board of Appeals, so that'll come up next month prior to their construction.
And that shouldn't affect our,
No, shouldn't affect your decision.
that's just the aesthetics of the building?
Yes.
Just, okay.
When they say that this is extended stay, is that meant for mostly temporary, or like somebody gonna be moving in there, living there for a month, or businesses taking it over as offices, or?
It really varies. It could be someone staying any more than 5 days is considered extended stay hotel business. So it could be a guest that comes for a month, 2 months. Could be someone
Are all the
comes
rooms,
just for one night.
are all the rooms adaptable like that, or?
Yep, it's an all-suite property, so every room is a larger suite, and then there are extensive public spaces for the guests as well, an indoor pool, fitness center, laundry.
What percentage of the people that stay there are like for nightly, or do you have anything like that? Or
I
what do you
think
expect for this area?
It's approximately, the brands have certain thresholds for what they'd like to see as extended stay, but it doesn't have to hit a certain percentage.
Mm-hmm.
So typically about less than 30%, I would say. Would you say?
For short-term,
Yeah.
non-extended stay, the goal is to be at 50, to have it roughly 50/50 between extended stay,
I can't hear you here.
I'm sorry,
Can you get-
it's roughly 50,
Yeah,
50% is
if you could
extended stay.
give your name for the record, sir.
My name is Barry Perkel. I'm the Director of Real Estate for Raymond Management.
Okay.
This is Sarah Langer. Sarah is an analyst that works with us.
So it's basically 50, some
That's
extended
the
and...
target. It varies different times of the year. There are some extended stay properties where we get a lot of guests who just want the bigger room,
Uh-huh.
and we do fewer extended stays in those instances. But the target for this particular brand is typically right around 50%. And we think the nature of the business is here, and that's about what we're doing with the town place at I-80.
Like a lot of construction projects that come into work.
Construction, the people coming to service the power plants. When the race crews are here, they're here for a longer period of time.
Thank you.
Rick, my wife has friends that the last 4 houses they sold, they would sell the house and then I think they stayed at your ones on Route 30 and 55. They'd stay there for a month while they look for a new house, so it helps for that too, for like selling, so you don't have to worry about, moving out of the house. So you'll see that there too.
When do you anticipate construction?
Spring of next year.
Thank you.
Any other comments or questions from the commission? Any comments or questions from the audience? Hearing none, then a motion's in order for V-12-15.
So moved?
Second?
Call the roll.
Mr. Moore?
Aye.
Mr. Roosevelt?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Mr. Kella?
Aye.
Mr. Strong?
Aye.
All right, next up we have would be the approval of the minutes from August the 20th of 2015. I think those were copied to you. Is there a motion to approve?
Yes, there is. Motion approved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Hearing none, we're done with that. Next up would be, I guess, an adjournment. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second? All signify by aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much. We are hereby adjourned, and what is Karen probably told some